If only you could have seen the posing back in my day. It was majestic. The bodybuilders had a certain regality about them. They were proud. They used to transition from pose to pose mindfully. They would hold their poses. When they hit a pose, everything would splinter and separate. I'm seeing a lot of problems with modern bodybuilding, particularly in the open area. And I guess Francis Benfatto in this next clip covers the point perfectly, how bodybuilders would look so much better, even the big guys, if they would pose with more aesthetics in mind. Let's check it out.
You had one of the most classic physiques of all time. People still talk about it today. What do you think of the physiques today? I mean, the guys are a lot bigger today. But like, what do you think about the Phil Heaths that aren't quite as big, but they're Mr. Olympia, Dexter Jackson, guys like that?
Yeah. Today we still have aesthetic physique, such as Dexter Jackson and even Phil Heath. But the difference is they add so much size, muscle development to their body that we don't see this attribute showing much on stage. Moreover, it's more the way they display themselves and their attribute on stage that make them not that aesthetic, because the pose they do. I'm sure if
you think they could be better if they would know how to present themselves better.
Yeah, they present well themselves, but in a way to influence the judge to do well. So they influence the judge to do well because they pose and they show size, density and definition. They are not that concerned about showing aesthetic. But if you take Phil Heath,
right,
and you position him perfectly and you make Phil to do pose like that, he will be an aesthetic bodybuilder because he's beautiful.
You should be teaching these guys how to pose.
If they want, I'm available.
The first thing I've noticed about posing nowadays, especially in the open division, are the Harley Riders. I call them Harley Riders because of the way they stand. Arms right out to the sides as if they're holding onto really wide handlebars. Just not a good look. I mean, you think back to how Zane and Arnold and Serge Nubret and all those Golden Age guys used to stand. They would look absolutely ridiculous doing this in the middle of all those guys standing in a truly relaxed position. Of course, they're not relaxed. They're tensing every muscle. But the whole point is not to show that you're tensing the muscles. This is a very exaggerated way of doing it, and just not a good look. Elbows flared out almost to 90 degrees. Ridiculous. And in this clip, this is someone getting posing tuition, actually being taught to be a Harley Rider. Not good, folks. Get those elbows down. The second one really annoys me. I call them stage dumpers. It looks like they're bending over, ready to defecate on the stage. Check it out. They go right down. Especially Kai Green. You know, he's already got big glutes to begin with, but he looks like he's got a centaur ass in this one. Not a good look. On the right here, goes right down. No. It's a big no from me. Here's how you do it. Ed Corney, look at that. Regal, majestic, standing up straight. Very proud of what he's got. And Chris is doing it right. Pot stirrers. Now, I know this isn't officially bodybuilding. In fact, I don't know what the hell this is. You know, I'm old school, I'm biased. You should not be wearing these ridiculous shorts on a bodybuilding stage, but hey, it is what it is. But look at this with the arm. What the hell is that? The pot stirrer. Grey shorts here. Stirring that pot like crazy. Getting his noodles ready. He's about to do it again. And stir the pot. What is that? Am I missing something here? What's going on? And again, in this next clip. Black stripe shorts, stirring the pot, and again stirring that pot. And here's how you do it right. No stirring here, just holding the pose. Looks so much better. Horse stances. This bugs me. I'm sounding old now, aren't I? You know, it used to be you'd have a more aesthetic stance, whereas now their legs are so far apart. It's almost like they're doing a horse stance. Now, horse stance is great if you're a martial artist, but if you're a bodybuilder, get those legs in. Stand up nice and straight. And the more you bend over like that, the more your gut hangs out as well. You can really notice it here. Here's Vince Taylor showing you how to do it. And the 1988 Olympia competitors taking the new guys to school. Check it out. Now, DeMay's got his leg out a fair way, but still not as much as nowadays. Looks so much better. And finally, grimaces. This is something I've really noticed lately. People pulling faces, sticking their tongue out. What the hell is that about? Pulling your face like you're trying to poo out a red-hot ghost pepper. What is that? We used to be trained to not show any pain on stage. Posing for ages is painful. It is grueling. It is hard. But as Arnold and others were taught, you stand there and you don't show any form of weakness. You don't show that it's hurting. You don't show that it's causing you any duress. You smile. You have a look of regality on your face, a look of pride. And here we have the master Labrada showing how it's done. And another of my favourites, John Marquise, always had a big smile for the audience. And he's tensing like crazy here, but you wouldn't know it. That's how it's done. Taken to school, Jean. So there you go. Let's keep it classic, people. Thanks for watching.